Okay, hello, and welcome to the demo for EmpathAi. My name's Amraj. I'm one of the developers here at Artisan. I just wanted to demonstrate what we've done a little bit with agents, and also what we got a little bit in the treasure chest for future. The basic premise for this app is an agent that naturally at the moment deals with handling intake for the DIAG NHS surveys. So at the moment it's done through a form which with for each question a score and comments or notes being submitted. And what we're doing is kind of turning it a little bit on its head. So rather than the patient or the user for these forms having to fill out 24 questions, instead what we want to do is cut it down to one per question. So effectively create a bit more of a conversation. And so the way this is going to work is we've got our mimic system here. And so what we're going to do is demonstrate two things. One is this is actually going to demonstrate a phone call that I'm going to make to the AI. If I just get ready here for you, we're going to at first dial in from any number at all. And so what this is going to demonstrate is the ability for the AI to distinguish who's calling and also what we're going to do from there. So let's start.
EmpathAi, please hold for a moment while it seems that the phone number you're calling from is not registered in our system. Please call again from an authorized phone number or speak with your coach to enroll your number in the system through our website at www.empath.ai/enroll. Thank you for your understanding.
Okay, it's going to end the call now. So there we go. That's basically we've dialed into the agent. It's picked up what our number is. We're calling from a number that it doesn't have on its list of customers or clients or patients that are authorized to use this system. And so now what we're going to do is I've changed the number to a number that is on the system, and it should now recognize us and then kick us off into the survey. Bit of a heads up. So we're only going to use two questions from the system. Oh, sorry, two questions from DIAG NHS. The reason why is because we want to cut down on the demo, but this can handle as many questions as you want and kind of keep going and go forth. What we're going to see at the end is that it's going to take in all the questions or the answers to these questions that I feel, and then be able to come back with a sentiment score based on each answer. And then also, depending on the scoring that it assigns for it, obviously depending on tonality and what's being said and negative and positive connotations, if it's below a certain amount, it will then also flag it for help required. So for those people that have actually got, feeling a lot more negative about their health or their situation right now, we can kind of look at providing proactive help as well, or bring them up to a more higher pile on the priority. When the clinician or when the coach kind of looks at it. So anyway, without further ado, let's go through it. So it's going to dial in now.
Welcome to EmpathAi. Please hold. Thank you for your patience, Mindy Allen. Are you ready to start?
Yes.
Could you please share your thoughts on how satisfied you are with your mental health?
At the moment, I feel pretty good and feeling pretty good about myself and life in general.
Can you tell me how satisfied you are with your physical health?
On the physical side, that's where I'm feeling like I've got the most problems right now. In general, I'm not satisfied with my weight, and a lot of people are really making fun of me and what I look like. It's really keeping me down, and I feel quite depressed about it.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts, Mindy. Your coach, Tim Mallet, has been notified of your responses and will be in touch with you soon. Take care, and thank you for using EmpathAi.
Amazing. So there's the 2 questions that we've just ran through. So my name is Mindy, according to the system. It's perfectly by choice. I assign myself Mindy Allen as a name. My coach, you can see it's already identified as Tim. Tim Mallet. Hey, good old 90s band, 90s singer turned coach. It's great. Anyway, yeah, and so as you can see, it's got no restrictions on what it's going to take in. It will take in everything that you feel, including breaks, and it's kind of removing a lot of the ums and ahs that generally happen in conversations, plus gives you enough time to talk and kind of go from there. So what we're going to show now is, if I bring this into view, is our lovely database. And so what we'll do is, if I just take you through very quickly what we're looking at. So if I go to here, we've got the persons, the whitelist basically. So all the people that are going to be registered to use this system, we locate through here. Here's our number. That's my mobile number. Please don't use it too much. The email address of the person, so mindy@allen.com, Mindy's name, and then an assignment of Tim. So this is where it's kind of pulling the system details from. From a survey perspective, just to show you, we've imported all of the Diag NHS survey questions. And just as I demonstrated, I've zeroed out all of these purely to make the demo a lot easier. But it is able to process 12 and many more questions, no problem at all. In the sessions bit is what you just saw earlier, is the system doing its thing and working. So now if I hit refresh, you should see 36 rows go to 36. There we go. Yeah, perfect. So if I open this up, so what we're going to see here is, there you go, on the physical side, that's where I'm feeling I've got the most problems right now. So bingo, exactly what I've just said, and kind of added everything in as it needs to be done. So what we've seen here as well is, from my first question that I answered, is it's assigned me a sentiment score of 6 based on how I'm feeling. And here, more interestingly, is because of what I've said, it's given me a sentiment score of 2. Now, as I said before, is there's a flag that we've built in place, or a bit of logic we put in place, that says, right, if there's anyone that's feeling particularly low, or anyone that feels like they need we need to really kind of bring them up into the queue, then we're going to put a help required flag on it. So this is more in particular for people that are putting in feedback to say that they're feeling very depressed, or they're feeling suicidal, or anything along those lines. This will basically means that the system will automatically flag them, and we can then put in logic that says, right, send an email to Tim, who's the coach, let him know that Mindy's just put in a survey and this is just flagged up. You really need to jump on this right now. And so therefore we're in a position of, rather than providing reactive care, we're in proactive care. And the patients or the users feel even more loved by you guys and you wonderful coaches. But also it means that you guys need to do less work and less effort and really focus on helping people rather than administering systems. That's the system as a whole. Anyway, if you've got any questions, please do shout. Thanks very much.